If you only focus on what anyone can do, you'll never have time for the things only you can do. This was advice a mentor gave me back in 2016 during the early days of my journey as an entrepreneur. And honestly, it's probably some of the best business advice I've ever received. Too often, I see our wedding vendor community pouring everything into their art while their business gets left behind. So it should be no surprise that when next year's calendar comes along, it's empty, even though they have a stunning portfolio. Today, I want to talk about a tool that's been a game changer in my business. A tool that's allowed me to reclaim my time and focus on the tasks that only I can do. And that tool is Honeybook. Honeybook is a CRM, a client relationship management software that streamlines everything from inquiries to contracts, making communication with our brides seamless. I've been using it since 2017, and it's transformed how I run my business. By automating the busy work, it's freed me to focus on high-value activities like networking, improving our website, creating reels for planners, and building educational resources for this amazing community. Now, a quick note. Honeybook recently raised their prices for the first time in over a decade. For a tool that has evolved so much and offers so much value, the increase was long overdue. Even with the change, the cost is still dwarfed by the time and stress it saves me. So when Honeybook reached out to sponsor this video, it was an easy yes, because I genuinely believe in this product. Right now, Honeybook is running their January Jumpstart giveaway. 10 new members will win $10,000 in exclusive prizes, and the giveaway ends January 31st. So don't walk, run. All the details will be linked below. We'll also dive deeper into how we use Honeybook to its fullest potential inside our course, Beginner's Guide to Wedding Videography. We're adding 3 new course videos this month, breaking down how to build pricing brochures, contracts, and automations. So if you're interested, that course is currently 60% off, and the link is below. Now let's run through the 5 features that make Honeybook the best personal assistant I've ever had. Number 1, Centralized Information Hub. Honeybook puts everything you need into one place. A bride inquires on our site, and all that data is put into a smart profile. So when I go to create invoices and contracts for the client, Honeybook already knows the date, the locations, and the names to automatically plug into whatever I need. Like a good personal assistant, Honeybook tells me when I haven't replied to a client or when tasks are due for a client's project, and handles all of my scheduling for me when clients need to schedule a consultation call. It all works together and makes my life easier, which eliminates the need to spend time sifting through emails and spreadsheets. It reduces the errors I would make and saves me time. Number 2, automations. Repetitive tasks will be the quickest cause of your burnout. I promise you. When you're taking dozens of inquiries, having to follow up with each bride, send payment reminders, schedule your consultation calls, and other tedious tasks, having Honeybook as our personal assistant completely removes all that stress. You can go into your automations tab and tell Honeybook to send an email 2 months before every wedding that includes a pre-wedding questionnaire and a link to schedule a call to go over the final timeline, as just one example. So the second you book a wedding, even if it's 2 years out in advance, rest assured that you don't forget in 2 years to get that timeline. Another example to utilize automations is to integrate Zoom so that if an inquiry fills out your contact form, Honeybook will send them a link to schedule a consultation call with us so we can go over their package selections and see if we're a good fit right away. They can book a call with us right then and there, and Honeybook will send them a booking confirmation email along with a Zoom meeting room link and ID. Now, we like to meet all of our clients before locking them in. I'm not sure why you wouldn't, but if you didn't care to, you technically could have your clients inquire, receive a brochure, select the package, sign the contract, and pay the invoice all within seconds via automations. Pretty cool. Number 3, better client relationships. The result of number 2 is ultimately being more organized, more on top of your projects, which by definition to me is being more professional. Being able to control the standard of quality that your brand puts out is what increases a client's positive experience with you. And Honeybook helps the client have an immersive experience. For example, you can create your pricing brochures so that they are interactive. The client can click and add and subtract whatever they want to their package, and Honeybook lets you watch along in real time. So not only do you help your brides feel the satisfaction of online shopping, you can curate a more personal response if they only get through half of the pricing brochure and then ghost you. Oftentimes when we see an inquiry didn't go through our entire form, a simple "how can we help" and "what questions do you have" is all it takes to kickstart the conversation, back up, and curate a package that works for them. Show your clients you care by removing the burden of having to remember every single detail manually. Number 4, professionalism and branding. First impressions matter, and the way you present your business can make or break your ability to attract the right clients. With Honeybook, you can elevate your brand by creating a seamless and professional experience from the first inquiry to the final deliverable. Being able to customize your pricing brochures, contracts, inquiry forms, even your email signatures, and the colors of the buttons your clients click on cannot be overstated. A cohesive brand is everything to us. If your clients receive mixed messages about your brand and what you stand for, odds are they're just gonna go with the next person. Number 5, last and not least, reducing your stress and preventing burnout. Running a business is demanding, and without the right tools, it's easy to feel overwhelmed by the endless to-do list, remembering deadlines, responding to client requests, keeping track as to where your clients are in your pipeline, and tracking unpaid invoices. This to me is where Honeybook truly shines and why I'll pay whatever they ask. Please don't raise your price again. I'm just trying to make a point. By organizing and automating these tasks, it lifts the mental load, giving you space to breathe and focus on what matters most. Avoiding burnout isn't just about working fewer hours. It's about having systems in place that support your business and your well-being. Staying level-headed and energized is absolutely key for delivering your best work as an artist and a business owner and enjoying the journey at the same time. With Honeybook, you're not just managing your business, you're taking care of yourself. Honeybook has been my personal assistant for the last 8 years, and I cannot imagine my life without it. And I feel like I only utilize 10% of what Honeybook has to offer. One of my goals this year is to utilize it much more. But that is it for today's video. We are constantly asked about the back end of our business, so I wanted to make this video to give you a little insight on what makes our process as stress-free as possible. If you'd like to give Honeybook a try, we'll include a link below to get your subscription for 30% off. But that's it for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about Honeybook or our business, let us know down in the comments below. But with that, we'll see you in the next one.